Register has been implementing the recent and latest technology in its classification services. In order to elaborate more on this aspect, we have today in our Marasi TV, we're interviewing Mr. Tony Feed in order to elaborate more on this aspect. Thank you, Mr. Tony, to be with us in Marasi TV.
Well, thank you for asking us to talk.
So now we are exhibiting in Seatrade Offshore Marine. So tell us more about your experience today.
Well, I think today's experience has been quite good. There's been a lot more people. Yesterday was a little bit slow, which I think is an indication of the industry at the moment. I think we have some good expectations in the next year or so. It will move forward, but yesterday was slow, and today there's been a lot more people, which has been good.
As I mentioned, Lloyd's Register has been successfully implementing the latest technology in its classification services. I would like you to actually elaborate more on this aspect.
I think everybody has to embrace all the new technology. I think we're doing it internally. We've got a lot of new systems which help and assist our technical workforce to do things better. But I think our main challenge is the technology itself that is being designed. We have to embrace this. Some of it is absolutely excellent, and I think our task is to ensure that it is safe and that it is actually it is fit for purpose and it works. We can do this by ensuring that there is the right rules in our rules there, and also that some of the technology will be so novel that you can't have rules for it. So therefore, you will have to look on a risk base while you're doing it, because the technology is going so fast. You can't write all these rules about it.
How do we making sure that actually the latest technology and the smart technology are not negatively affecting the efficiency of the operations when it comes to classification, because it's a very critical field?
I think sometimes with our task with the other similar people is to ensure that it is as safe. Sometimes people will develop things and they may not be highly effective. Our job is to ensure that things are safe and that it's at least as safe as the previous technology. I think the market sources will sort out whether it's as efficient or not. The shipping companies and the owners are very astute, and they will be choosing which is the best for them. And so I think on the market, what will be effective and efficient, the commercial and the market forces will sort that out. Our task is to make sure that it's safe. Yes, if we can assist in any other way and make sure that it's fit for purpose and it works, we're there. We're there to work in partnership with companies.
So, as you know, that the maritime world is changing, especially after the new technology that we are actually talking about recently. So, safety and security measures need to be implemented and in a high efficient way. So, how does Lloyd's Register are actually implementing safety and security and making sure that everything is highly implemented in an efficient way?
I don't think we will change the ethos of how we do it, for how we've done it for the last 100 or 256 years is now. But basically now we need to ensure we work with the companies. We have to understand what the new technology is trying to do. The objective is the new technology, and we need to verify that it is safe. I think the shipping industry has a very good track record in this. A lot of the time, for a lot of the new technology, we know a lot about it before it gets anywhere near the ship, because our type approval service will do that. And then on board the ship, you're making sure that it fits into the rest of the vessel. Everything has to be integrated and work together. That's one of the areas. You can't have a technology which is excellent but then doesn't work with all the rest.
And finally, how does the World Register actually meeting the current demand of the shipping industry and ship owners, especially when it comes to their issues, their problems? What do they need when it comes to their demands?
I think we have to understand their challenges first. This is the main thing. It's not just that there is an issue or something, but what is their real challenge? We need to work with the equipment factors. We need to work with the shipyards. We need to work and partner with the owners. We can't do anything in isolation. I think the main thing that we can do is to make sure that everybody has the right information on whatever is needed to make the right decision. I think this is the area. If the ship owners, the shipyards have the right information, they're quite capable of themselves of making the right decisions. But we're there to help give them the information that they need.
Welcome to Marasi News TV. Today we're interviewing Mr. Mohammed Mutawa, the Business Development Manager of Ali & Sons Offshore and Marine. Welcome to Marasi News TV, Mr. Mohammed Mutawa. So we would like to ask you, is that the first time for Ali & Sons Marine to participate at Seatrade Offshore and Marine?
Actually, Ali & Sons has been participating for the past few years through 2010 all the way till today in Dubai and in Abu Dhabi as well.
And how do you see the exhibition and the conference?
The exhibition is a very good venue for exposure for the market, either nationally and internationally. But I think this year it's a reflection on how the market is looking, with the slow participation of others and the low number of visitors to the exhibition. However, it seems from all the talks that the market should be recovering soon. So we're all hoping.
And what are the most important projects and services that are actually showcasing this year in the exhibition?
Ali & Sons is a very diversified facility, and we worked a lot in ship repair, shipbuilding, oil and gas, rig and jackups. One of the biggest news that we have is we recently tied up with Keppel FELS through Keppel Letourneau, which, as you know, it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, shipyard that has to do with rig building and rig repair. Additionally, we've done a lot of work for companies, either national or international, on ship repair. Apart from delivering the biggest vessel to be built in UAE, which is the Maram for Itsalat, we have delivered 2 crew boats, aluminum crew boats, and they're commissioned and delivered successfully. We delivered about 25 skids for Minder project for ADCO. And we continue to serve the rest of the ADNA group with different projects throughout the year.
And you have just mentioned about the current downturn in the market, especially in the UAE. So what's your strategy in order to overcome these challenges?
Innovation, thinking outside the box, reduction of cost made us very versatile. We are a part of Ali & Sons Group Holding, which is a great advantage in both financial and learning experience. We carry 39 years of experience from the group in dealing in the UAE, especially in Abu Dhabi. So we have a lot under our sleeves in a lot of tricks on how to deal with the market and the downturn. We actually came up with a lot of new ideas to reduce cost, be more efficient. So our projects are cheaper with the same quality and faster time in delivery.
Ali & Sons is competing in such actually competitive market full of main key players in the markets. So what does make your company stand out in the market?
I have to say that the name Ali & Sons is one of the greatest advantages that we have. We have a track record of successful projects in a lot of industries throughout the group of company. Additionally, we brought in a lot of professionals from different types of from different companies throughout the past couple of years. So the downturn, in a way, has been a blessing to us in bringing professionals that we would not be able to bring in the high turn. It is a very competitive market. You're absolutely correct, and we're working as hard as possible to secure our market share. We're a local company and 100% Emirati company, which gives us a great advantage. And in UAE market, as the UAE government is encouraging the local industry and the local manufacturers.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we have Mr. Shamjit from Stanford Marine. Mr. Shamjit, thank you so much for being today with us in Marasi News TV.
Thank you.
Can you please tell us about your participation in this event?
Yeah, actually we have been participating in Seatrade event for the last few years, and it seems to be a very good event for all the owners to participate, and a place for the networking with the clients as well as with the other owners and suppliers. So it used to be a good one, but this time the crowd is a bit less, and we expected more people to come over, but we don't see that, maybe because of the market situation.
And can you tell us what are the services and the products that you are showcasing in this event this year?
Actually, we are not showcasing any products, but we are ship owners based out of Dubai, headquarters in Dubai, and we have a fleet of about 40 plus vessels, and we operate mainly in the Middle East with Saudi, Qatar, Abu Dhabi and all those places. Plus we have offices in Singapore, Malaysia, and we're operating in West Africa, in Nigeria and Angola. So we are spread out all across the world.
Can you tell us what makes you unique compared to other service providers, either national or international?
We do services better than others because we give prime importance to the safety of the vessel, and we have a high utilization of the fleet. Plus we maintain the vessels on a very high level, safety standards, operation standards. So that makes us a bit unique, but not much of difference from others.